All right, how's everybody doing today? Thank you guys for watching. Actually, let's check to see if we're good on Rumble, which it looks like we are good on Rumble. We're good on X as well. Thank you guys for watching. As well as good with YouTube. We got about 11 people that are here. So we shouldn't have a long live stream today. It's probably going to be like an hour long. I had some things to do this morning. I was recording some things, but I didn't really have time to consistently live stream. So we'll wait for some people to get in here, and then we'll get started with some things that are moving, and talk about the overall market and what's happening there. As well as if you guys want to start trading on leverage, make sure you guys use my link for MargX, which will be in the chat. It will also be in the description. There we go. I don't know why that undo. I don't know why that did that. It copied the wrong place. But it's supposed to copy the right area, which is over here. Don't know why it didn't do the right one. Yeah, so if you guys want to, let me copy this. If you guys want to trade with MargX, feel free to go ahead and trade. I just traded with him yesterday. I'm actually trading right now with my $100 on margin or on leverage, and looking to gain a little bit out of it, but who really knows exactly where this is going to go. It really all depends how the crypto market looks. Right now I am down about 5%, which is like $5 on my leverage position. I only leveraged $100. So 100x long on Bitcoin. So yeah, if you guys want to check it out, feel free to check it out. I'm currently, like I said, down about 2.7%, as you can see down here, 2.5% at $2. And you okay? At $2.70 or so is where it stands. So waiting for a trade on Shiba Inu to make a move to bust through the dropped penny level, right? It's been going back and forth, or sorry, drop zero level, not drop penny. But yeah, if you want to trade with MargX, I'll put the link in the chat for both of them for all broadcasts. And let's see, let's put it in. I put it in YouTube. I got to put it in. Good morning, Brian. Thank you for being over on Rumble. Anybody else that's over on Rumble, make sure you guys hit that like button. And as well as YouTube. We got 34 people that are here. If you could hit the like button, I would greatly appreciate it. Should Bonk continue rise? Should we see Bonk's continued rise? Well, right now we're seeing an increase up to, I believe they had a drop zero. But now you're seeing it approach a $1 billion market cap. Like it's fastly approaching that level. What exchanges have Bonk? Right now, the only ones that do have it, let me go to find Bonk really quick. And I'll bring it up on the screen. Right now, again, it's up 32%. But the exchanges that do have Bonk, KuCoin, Gate.io, BitBuy, or Bybit, 79 other exchanges there. You see a lot in Orca, MEXC, JupiterXT.com. You see Bitconomy Exchange, Bitmart, which is a place that a lot of people can buy there from the US, as well as seeing the ability to purchase it on Uphold. Uphold does have it as well. So if you want to use my link for Uphold, no Binance. So if you want to use my link for Uphold, I do have a link in my description where you guys can get Bonk. You sign up and you can start trading it today. You can also trade Caspa over there as well. So if you're interested in that, use my link in the description and you'll be able to get that as long as you have the ability to have Uphold. But currently you're seeing this basically at an $800 million market cap, up 47% on the day, volume up 78%. And this is without any S tier exchanges. It doesn't have Coinbase. It doesn't have Binance. And we're seeing $200 million worth of volume. Right? You see a lot that's going through Solana and what's happening with Solana. So obviously Bonk is going to run as well, and Bonk is going to run a heavier amount, right? So it's definitely been making a decent move. Now I don't have any Bonk, and nor will I get any. I feel like even though it may have a lot more upside, it's like I can find other things that have a ton of upside as well. I feel like Bonk has the ability to grow to maybe even multiple billions of dollars worth of a market cap, being one of the top meme coins that are there. The reason being is because it's tied to Solana, and Solana is like a major mover, major game changer, and a lot of people love it, right? So, you know, having that tie, having that piece there, what's built on Solana chain, I feel like it's something that really shows a lot of strength in what this could be, and it could be worth multiple billions of dollars. However, I'm not going to hold any. The reason why I'm not going to hold any is because I can find if the same opportunity, if not a better opportunity, in other plays that I'm already technically in. I don't plan on investing into any other plays. It's just about having that communication and that ability to talk about it. I tend to like to talk about things that I'm invested into. So I wanted to get Solana down at $11. I didn't get a chance to. I wanted to get Solana at 20 something dollars. Didn't have a chance to. It continued to run and continues to run every day. We see it up to like $70 at this point. I really did want Solana. And it's more of like kind of that consistent play where it's not, I'm not saying it's going to move more than like a Terra Luna Classic, or it's going to move more than a Jasmine coin percentage wise, but it still will be a consistent play to where you know it's going to move. You know what I mean? You know it's going to make that move and probably end up having, just like Bitcoin and Ethereum, have its own ETF associated with it. So it's a big deal. Thank you. So we know that Bonk is definitely going to have some major moves to it. You said the same thing about Caspa. I did and didn't at the same time. Caspa was at a yeah, I mean technically it was at a higher or a lower market cap when I wanted to buy it, but I know for a fact with like Solana, I'm not saying that I wouldn't buy that, because that's like kind of that, again, that consistent player. It's like buying Bitcoin. Like you buy Bitcoin because you know it's going to be that consistent mover. You know it's going to be something that has a place in this world for years and years and years to come. There's no doubt about it, right? Solana is definitely that. I can't say Bonk is that, but I tend to get kind of peer pressured into it because I don't like to. No, give me a hard time. No, it's understandable. I don't like to talk about something if I'm not really invested into it. Like I like to talk about something if I'm invested into it, because then it makes me feel like I'm a part of what I'm talking about, and I have a reason to saying, hey, I believe this is going to be pretty big. But if I'm over here saying, hey, Bonk is going to be massive, and I don't actually hold any, it's like what really makes you think that it's going to be massive, and why do you not have any if you believe that it's going to be big? So I believe they're kind of in the same spot, right? Where I could possibly see the same gain, if not more, with other things than Caspa, but I decided to get into Caspa because I did want to talk about it a little bit. So I have $500 worth of Caspa, and I don't know if I'm going to buy any more. It depends what the price does come down to, if it does come down. But I mean, the entire market cap is at a $1.62 trillion market cap. So it's something that is like are things really going to come down? It looks like they're just going to continue to increase. Your Sol bag is up. Yeah, of course it is. I mean, Sol is definitely making a move, and I love Sol. I just didn't have the money at lower levels in order to buy more Sol. Technically, I could have bought some with the amount that I was putting into XRP, but I wanted to put more into XRP and hold more XRP. So that was kind of that play that I wanted to invest a little bit more, and I'll probably continue to add any of the gains into something like that. But I am up a decent amount on some other plays. So if I go over to my Coinbase account, which is currently at $23,180 or so, it's up $4,000 all time is what it says. I don't agree with that. It should be a lot higher than that, but I transfer things out, transfer things in. It was just like a weird situation. But Jasmine Coin, I'm up $2,000. You can see Cardano, I'm up just about $2,000, $1,845 that I am up about 20% for Cardano of an increase today. Krill Coin has grown by 40% today. It's up to 42 cents. And I'm slightly down on this play, but I'm a huge believer in where Krill Coin can go. I mean, it's only at I believe a single digit market cap. I believe so. $16 million market cap. It's half the way there, right? Half the way to the $38 million market cap at $1. So this only has 38 million coins out there, and it has had history above. So I go back, it has had history about well above that point currently, or at a level of, about $5 or so. And now it's sitting at 42 cents. Now, this was in the time when everything really started to come down. And that's why I see it was in November. And that's when I see everything that, this position that really gives me so much upside, because it kind of cut it short. It cut the overall gain that you were going to see in Krill short, with the fact that it is on Coinbase and it's something that's a smaller position that's on Coinbase with a smaller supply. So it can grow a hell of a lot more. And I can't wait to see this push up. But again, it was up 40% today. If we look at the last hour, it's down, but we look at the last day, it's up 38.9%. So it has moved quite a bit. So hopefully we can see this continue to make that move, but it's not 100% confirmed. We have to make sure the rest of the market is also moving. If we go back and look at some bigger movers, or everything in the market, I'm kind of leaning towards Grock because it is related to Elon. It looks like anything he touches turns to gold. It seems that way. Anything people end up, so understand that Grock is not the chatbot, which I've been using the chatbot recently because I have early access to it. I've been using it and asking it whether you can Terra Luna Classic and get to $1 or something like that. And I'm going to put all those videos out there, which would be pretty cool. Using Grock in order to make money and, whatever, investing into something, what positions, what dividend positions should I invest into? What are the highest paying dividends right now? I would imagine that it has up-to-date information up to 2023, up to current month. So you're literally looking at, information that it's pulling from the internet from 2023 from right now, which is definitely different than what you have in ChatGPT, which only has up to like 2021 or 2022 at this moment. So it's definitely a change up, which would be pretty cool. But the coin itself, or the token itself, is not associated with him. It's just they associated with it. The meme coin created that in order to associate it with Elon. So it's kind of touching it in a way, but not necessarily doing that. So that's why I'm big on Elon. And honestly, like every time I look at it, I'm like, I should have more, but I don't want to sit here and risk the biscuit, for absolutely, something that might not fully play out that way. You're always risking something, but the thing is that it shows a lot of security, and it also shows the ability of growth that you could see in there. Now, again, their Twitter account was taken down, and I don't know if it will be put back up because of Grock and Grock launching and the beta and all this other stuff. So I'm not sure. But anyways, we're currently seeing a $1.62 trillion market cap with a 2.49% increase on the day. The Bitcoin dominance has decreased by about 1%, which is fantastic. Because if you look at Ethereum was running, it's up by 4%. You look at XRP, that's up by about 3%, pushing up to 65 cents, which is phenomenal. BNB is up to is up 1.7% there. You're also seeing Solana that is up 14% on the day. It's up to $73. So it's definitely making its move. And it always, like, every time I'm like, I have money, I'm like, I should just put it somewhere else. But I really wanted to put money into Solana, and I just keep bypassing it. I keep putting it into other places that I already have, which is okay. It's just about holding it. It's not about missing out on the opportunity. It's about holding it. It's like you getting like the new Samsung phone or something like that, right? Or if you have an iPhone, the new iPhone, whatever new phone you like, right? I don't want to start a war here because that's typically what you do. But you get the newest phone. That's what it's kind of like. You don't necessarily need the newest phone, but you go ahead and get the newest phone because it's something that you know that will last you, something that you know you probably will get a deal on right there and then. But you deep down in your mind, you're like, I really don't need it. I don't, but I want to talk about it. And I like to hold what I'm talking about. Does that make sense? Matt, did you bonk? Did I bonk or did I miss bonk? Is that what you're saying? So I don't have anything with Bonk. I don't have anything invested with Bonk. Actually, when I first got on Uphold, I was like, should I buy Bonk? And I was like, no, I shouldn't. And it was at like maybe a 500, I want to say. Let me check, because I was just looking at it, and that was like maybe 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago. As we look at the last month, yeah, it was down here to 0.000003, which was a $200 million market cap. That's where I was basically looking at it at when I bought Caspa over on Uphold, and I didn't end up purchasing it. Actually, it might have even been lower than that. It was at like a 100 or $200 million market cap. So, you could have probably 7x returned from that point at a $100 million market cap. I don't remember the first day that I bought. Actually, let me go on Uphold really quick. Let me bring it up. So yeah, I did miss the overall run, because if you look at that, it's up 1,000%. But yeah, I was looking at buying it. If I would have, I would have only bought $100 anyways, which would have turned into $1,000 here. Now, which would have been great, but I most likely would have taken my initial investment as time went on. As I seen it go from here probably to here, I would have taken that a little bit of an initial investment and then kept the rest in there. So $1,000 probably would have turned to maybe somewhere around $500. Sorry, $100 would have turned into $500, plus the $100 that I would have taken. So I would have taken my initial investment, put it into something else. I would have had the half of that run, which would have got to $500. So a total of $600 that I would have had instead of $1,000. Now, if I would have invested more, that would have been great, but I guarantee I would have not invested more at that point, because I was looking to throw 100, then 100, then 100 to see what it would be. But either way, let me go ahead and check my Uphold account, since it's easier on here so I don't have to log in over there. Guys, we have 110 people that are here on YouTube. If you guys can hit the like button, I would greatly appreciate it. I do greatly appreciate the people that already have hit the like button. Also, I appreciate the members as well as the moderators that are here on YouTube. And anybody that's watching on... Why is it giving me an ad? Uphold gives you ads? That's weird. Let's see. So when did I buy Caspa over here? Let's go to my Caspa. Not now. Let's go to Caspa account and see when I first bought it. So I bought it on November 16th, which it was definitely at a higher point. So November 16th was right around here. It was around $181 million market cap. So I probably could have turned that into about $500. So $100 into $500 if I would have put it there. But again, I wasn't looking at it. I wasn't thinking about it. I'm still not thinking about it. Well, I'm kind of thinking about it because I'm talking about it right now. But if I was to buy anything, I definitely want to hold Solana. I feel like Solana is just that play, even though it's not going to move as much as other things that are out there. You still will see a solid kind of guaranteed gain within Solana. What's going on with Bob? Not sure what's going on with Bob. I don't know. Bonk up 200%. Would you buy Bonk now? So no, I wouldn't buy Bonk now. I feel like if it's missed, it's missed. Yes, you can find potential gains within it, but you have more of a little bit of a dump coming soon. It depends what happens with Solana, though, honestly. But you would see more of a dump come with Bonk than you would see with Solana. So even if Solana doesn't react the way that you expect it to, which would be to pull back hard, you'll see Bonk that does pull back a little bit harder than what Solana does because it's not Solana, right? It's not that. Which exchange is Grock on or Grock? Grock is currently on Uniswap. You can also buy it on Bitmart. Let's actually check Grock out. I also wanted to check to see their Twitter account because I saw that a Twitter account is up with this Grock or Grock ERC, but people were saying that it might be a scam Twitter account. But currently Grock is up 23% at about 1.6 cents right now. And if we look at all of the markets that are available, you have Gate.io, you have BitGet, you have MEXC, Bitmart, you have LBank, you have a Uniswap as well. You have $37 million that's going through this. I bought mine on Uniswap, which I currently hold on MetaMask. Let me go ahead and log in over here, make sure I'm logged in. So I am logged in over here. I currently hold my Grock on MetaMask, which I have about $1,700 that is invested. I have about a little bit over 100,000 Grock. And if it found a way to come back to a penny, I don't know if I would buy more. I would love to, maybe invest another $1,000. And I like what Grock has. I like what Grock means and what it could be. It makes me excited, but then again, it still provides a lot of risk. You still have to understand that there is a ton of risk within it, that it may not turn out to be what people think it's going to be. But when I see things that have the level of security that it does have and the amount of exchanges that it does have, kind of a no-brainer, man. What about Milady? So Milady was mentioned by Elon Musk like once, I believe. So ladies, right? Uh, Ladies was mentioned by Elon Musk like one time. And it's up by 5% today, 5.5% today at a $39 million market cap. This was so much higher. It was at like $100+ million market cap. If I go back to like the last year and we look at the market cap, we've seen this up to $110 million market cap. And a lot of people have asked about this, like when it's going to make a move again. And honestly, it's only going to make a move when Elon decides to talk about it. Without that, you're not going to see any type of move within the position unless somehow a larger community comes out and goes, yeah, you know what, Elon does support this, and they make it a bigger thing. But no, he literally mentioned it one time, it pumped up, and then it started to get some hype, as in people thinking that he was going to talk about it more often, but he didn't. So that's something that you're not going to see the massive pumps that you really want to see. It's down 92% from that level.
$1.99 through Super Chat. WYT about UT Milady.
So yeah, that's basically all I have with that. Thank you for the super chat, though. I greatly appreciate it. But anyways, we have, like I said, 116 people that are here. Why are the ads playing so frequently? It should be every 12 minutes. It's set to every 6 minutes. I apologize about that. Show ads. Yeah, we'll do it. We'll do it at a different time so it doesn't all come at the same time. What would you put? Would you put 10K in? Give me a second. Um, ADA. Give me a second. Getting messages. Um, hit the like button, people. Yes, everybody hit the like button. ADA has been moving recently. We've seen that push up quite a bit. Let's look at the entire market really quick before we get into everything else that's happening. Um, yeah, we'll definitely. I'm gonna turn down the volume so you don't hear all of the different notifications that come from messages. I apologize. But yeah, hit that like button, everybody. We have 107 people that are here. If you could, we have 36 likes. I would love to get to at least 50 likes at the moment. I didn't expect this to be a super like healthy live stream. If it is, then that's fantastic. But I didn't expect it to be, just because we're not really talking about a lot of things that we usually talk about, which we're talking about Solana and we're talking about Bonk, which we typically talk about anything other than these two. So but they are moving, so I had to mention them. I can't just ignore them. But we currently are seeing 25 people that are here on Rumble. Thank you guys for watching as well. I'm just happy I bought most of my Sol at $13. That's fantastic. And you're holding strong. I love that. I love that you bought at $13. Yeah, Sol was a steal at those prices, and I wish I had money to throw in. I had no money at that time. Like I literally had nothing extra. I was taking from my long-term or my short-term investments rather than adding to them. So I was a little bit struggling with some of the revenue that was coming in the door. So now it's a little bit healthier, which means I could invest a little bit more, but I'm also throwing things on places to where I want to minimize expenses because realizing what I was kind of going through and trying to navigate around that situation, it was a little bit more difficult than having like a 9 to 5 with that consistent income while also having YouTube, because it was a different story, right? When I made a lot with YouTube while I was also working a 9 to 5, it was like a huge bonus on top of what I'm doing for work. But then when it was the down days, I also had to I could rely on my 9 to 5. But then once you had a down year for not just down days or down months, but a down year for crypto, it's kind of tough. But anyways, good job on getting it at $13. Let's see. Let's go ahead and look at the entire market. I said I was going to do that. Currently, it's sitting at a $1.62 trillion market cap, which again is down on the dominance, which is a fantastic thing. It's, altcoin season. Oh, speaking of altcoin season, I know I said I was going to go through this. Speaking of altcoin season, I don't know if you guys have seen, but let me go over to Twitter really quick. I made some merch that I'm gonna be getting the sweater soon. So I have an ugly Christmas sweater that I created right here. It's has all coin season, it has the different coins that are there, and it's pretty ugly, and I like it. So I ordered one. If you guys want to go and check it out, I brought the cost down to as low as I can get it while still having some sort of profit margin. I know the sweaters are usually like $70 now, so I brought it down to like $60, which gives me a small profit margin out of it. But if you guys want to go and check out my merch store, I have the link over here, and it has all coin season on it. It's pretty cool. I like it. I can't wait until I get it, and I'm gonna wear it like every day. But if you order it now, I think you can get it by the 16th. But like spring apparel, like it takes them a while to actually get it to you. So anyways, I'm excited about this and can't wait to receive mine so that I can wear it. And it'd be an ugly Christmas every single day, ugly Christmas sweater every single day. And then also, have representing altcoin season, representing the merch a little bit. So yeah, definitely go ahead and check that out if you guys are interested. I'm really excited about that. I was making that last night and put it all together, and I can't wait to see how the final product looks. So it should be cool. But anyways, let's get back to the market. So the reason why I thought about that is because as you see Bitcoin's dominance that decreases, it gets closer and closer to altcoin season, which is absolutely phenomenal. Bitcoin is up about 1%. Ethereum is up 4% on the day. You can see XRP that's up. Solana is up. You have ADA that has made a move. It's up to 53 cents, up 22% or 40% in the last 7 days. Again, my overall cost basis for that should be like 40 $40 or 30 or 40 cents or something like that. But either way, I'm up a decent amount. I have $5,300 right now in value for ADA, and I'm excited about that, as well as having a large value for Jasmine Coin. But that's also up. Dogecoin is approaching the 10-cent mark. You have Avalanche that's at 5% up. It's at 27%. Or sorry, $27. Chainlink has passed the $15 mark and is up to almost approaching $17, which is fantastic. Seeing that at 14% up. Tron is up. Polygon is up. Dogecoin, or sorry, Shiba Inu is up. It's at 0.0001. Actually, let me check my account here. So currently I'm up $8. I'm up $8 on this. So if you guys want to trade with margin, feel free to go and check out Margex. The link is in the chat. It's also in the description. So yeah, I'm trading $100 with margin, and right now I'm up 8% or 7.5% on my investment, which was $100 right from the start. So if I can find a way to make that double as we see the overall market push up to about this price, I'll see it probably get to about a 20%, 30% gain, which would be phenomenal. Right now it's up again, $8.10. So we'll continue to view that and see how that works. Yesterday I made 9%, and today I'm already up 8%. So that's fantastic, right? But anyway, Shiba Inu is up to 0.00001, up 4%, 20% in the last 7 days. If we look at Cosmos, that's also up to $10.22. What are you doing, lady? You better not be doing anything weird. What are you doing? Let me see. Let me see. Let me see what you're doing. Are you wrapping your legs in a wire? Give me a second. Don't do this. You're going to mess up Pepper's things. Okay? You can put these on your head, but you can't wrap yourself in them, okay? Here, I'll leave them here. Don't wrap yourself in them, okay? I don't know what that was about. But anyways, let's check what is up the most in the day. So we can see the things that are moving most in the day is BTT is up, Bonk is up by 30%, Cardano is up by 22%, Optimism is up by 19%. I believe I have that in my Kraken portfolio. We'll definitely check out the Kraken portfolio before we get out of here. We have 39 people that are here, guys, on Rumble. Make sure you hit that like button. It does help out. I would love to get to 20 likes, half of what the viewers are. If you can support me in that way, I would greatly appreciate it. So yeah, let's go ahead and continue to check this out. We have GNO that's up 14%, Solana 14%, Chainlink 13%. Algorand is making a little bit of a move up to 17 cents. That's phenomenal to see. That was at 10 cents the last time I checked. So that has made a decent move. Yeah, that's phenomenal there. Aptos that's up 10% or so. Arbitrum is also up 8%. It's great to see as well. Polygon, that's up 7%. Somebody asked me if Polygon could get to $1 in the next bull run or something like that. And I was like, yes. Yes, it's going to get to $1 in the next bull run. That's like a 20%. That's less than 20% gain. Or sorry, more than 20% gain. That's there, but still, it's going to get there. Graph GRT is also up 7%. You have Lido DAO, that's up 7%. So everything is basically up. There's nothing that's really down. If anything is down, it's just I don't even know where it is because I don't see it. But everything is basically up right now. I meant to tell you that Fidelity finally has reoccurring investments, auto investments of certain amounts weekly. Yes, Hayden?
Daddy?
Yes. What's your nose?
Why do kangaroos hop?
Why do they hop?
Yeah.
I don't know. They like to because they bounce. They have big feet. That's a good question, Hayden. That's a good question. Why do kangaroos hop? Let's look it up. Uh, they hop because this is the energy efficient way of traveling. Means they can cover a vast distance in searching for food and water, allowing them to thrive in harsh climates, in the harsh climates of Australian outback. Interesting. So it's a faster way. They can reach 70 kilometers per hour over a short distance, but they typically travel 25 kilometers per hour. It's good to know. Where are you going? Oh, well, leave her alone. If she wants to run away, then you gotta let her run away. Yeah, so the more you know, right? They can travel up to 70 kilometers per hour, but they typically travel 25 kilometers per hour, and it's a faster way of traveling so that they can live in harsher environments. So that's great to know. Anyways, back to crypto. Um, yeah, so things are just looking great for a lot of things here. Let's check out some of the plays that we're all in, which we've checked out Grock. Let's check out. I want to check out CRO because I want to wait for that. I'm waiting for that to get up to the 10-cent price. I currently have my CRO unstaked or some of it unstaked, and now I'm just waiting for it to get to 10 cents so that I can stake 40,000. And once I stake 40,000, I'll be able to get the Jade Green card and then hopefully upgrade that to the Icy White card eventually. And while I'm also staking for the Jade Green card, get some sort of percentage back within that stake. When do you think Ripple will hit $10 mark? When do I think Ripple will hit the $10 mark? So let's think about it. I would definitely say within the kind of the peak of the build within the bull market, I think we'll see that level. I'm looking at Ripple or XRP at a $10 to $20 mark. So it could be within that range as we see the bull market happen. It could be within that range. So $10 might be the lower end there. Um, the child teaching us more than you, probably. Well, that's rude, man. I try to teach people stuff, but yeah, she's teaching me a lot. All right, we got 113 people that are here, and we have 54 likes. Yeah, I know you're just playing. I'm just joking as well. 113 people. We have 54 likes. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Um, I would like to get up to 75 likes. We are at 50 likes, so basically half the people that were here hit the like button. Great to see. 10% of the overall views is still fine. Altcoins pretty much sucked for the last 2 years. Yeah, I mean everybody pretty much lost a lot with coins unless you were invested into like newer ones that were just like up and coming, like they're at their lows to start with, and you're investing in at those lows, and as they rise, you're making money there. So if you got into the crypto at the bottom or in the bear market, congratulations, because it was a tough road for a lot of people that held from either the top of the bull market or even the midpoint or even bottom, what they felt like was the bottom of the bear market. But it was a false bottom, right? It was one that was we should have only dropped by like 60%, but we ended up dropping by a total of like 80% overall, matching what we've dropped before because of the fact that exchanges were collapsing, fraud was going on or taking place, and the SEC just continues to attack every single exchange and person that has any type of influence in crypto, because they feel like it. CRO went from $1 to 5 cents. I'm still peeing blood from that. But I'll hold and I hodled and bought more. I hear you. I went from my value where I bought at 30 cents all the way down to the level of 5 cents, which I did lower my cost basis down to about 12 cents. So once it gets up to 12 cents, I'm at a break even. But obviously, as it goes a lot further, you'll be able to see so much more that we can gain with it, because I have a total of like 20, what do I have? A total of, sorry, not $20,000, $10,000 is invested or something like that. You should stake your CRO at Vino Finance in the DeFi wallet. You instantly get a LCRO equal to what you stake. Well, so that sounds interesting, but what I want to do is I already have some CRO that's staked at the moment. I have like 30,000 that's staked at the moment. And then I wanted to basically take the CRO that I have and I wanted to stake, or the CRO that I have out, and I wanted to stake that for the card so that I can get whatever percentage back and also get Netflix and all these other things that you can get with the top tier cards. And LCRO is liquid CRO, I believe. That's what it is. Sneak is moving. Meme coin on Cardano. Really? First, let me check out.
Donated $2 through Super Chat. Snack is moving. Meme coin on Cardano.
Well, first, I like Cardano. And seeing that at 53 cents is just phenomenal. And I hope we continue to see that run. But let me go ahead and check out this position. I'm not going to bring it up because I don't know exactly what it is there. But it is at 80. I mean, it's already at $66 million market cap. I don't have any type of influence. $66 million market cap. Let me go ahead and, come on. What's going on here? Yeah, $66 million market cap, currently seeing a $4.5 million in volume. You have 92% of the supply that's out there. That absolutely is not a bad play at all. I mean, from what we're looking at with the amount that's there, the volume, it shows the popularity, the overall market cap, which shows me that we may have meme coins within certain networks that do end up pushing with certain things that run, like a Corgi AI or like a SNEC. I don't know if I'm saying that right, or a Bonk or something like that. Because currently, it's available on BitTrue, it's available on BingX, it's available on MEXC, MinSwap, and LBank. So these are the places it's available on. No places that I can physically purchase it, but it does look like something that is gaining a little bit of traction, a little bit of volume here. So you might want to check that out a little bit, because it does look like something that one has already received quite a bit of a push. It's 43% up, but then the volume is up by 69% because, I mean, Solana's making a move, right? But again, you would have to look into it a little bit to see, what it is. Snack aims to be the chillest meme coin on Cardano with the fair distribute launch, including 0% of the supply is set aside to the team, and high circulating supply / flow, emissions right from the start, with a goal to unite communities across Cardano. Okay. Are there any big holders within it? Because just because there's no coin set aside for the team doesn't mean that team didn't also just buy in at low prices, believing that it's going to be something, pretty big. So if they had the money aside, I don't know if you could see the top holders here, where you have a holder that's holding 7.3 billion. Is that what that is? 9% of the supply. And I don't know what that holder really is doing, but 9% of the supply is high. Then you have 13%, 2%, 1%, 1%, 1%, 1%. And you have some pretty big holders within this position. Yeah, you have some pretty large holders there. And I don't know what they are, if they are contract addresses or not, because it doesn't really give me the same vision that we would see. But you might want to look out for that, because 9% is a lot. 3% is also a lot. 1%. I mean, you have the team that seems like they were purchasing at a lower point, but it doesn't mean that it's not a position that looks like it could be healthy, right? It's just, you got to get some clarity on some of these things, which this is my first looking into it. So You take that for what it's worth, whatever it's worth. I live in the U.S. What exchange can I use, KYC or not? Hard to trade while living in New York. Yeah, that's tough. I don't know if you have the ability. You could check if you have the ability to use MargX. I mean, it's a link that's in the chat, um, but I'm not 100% sure. I know you have the ability to use Coinbase, but you have a limited supply of tokens and coins that you can trade under Coinbase. So I really don't know. They would say get a VPN. Um, Technically, you could. I'm about to get $3,000 more of CRO, and I already have 185K. I'm also getting 1,000 bone. See, I don't know if I want to. I don't know if I want to support Bone. I've always like I wanted to support Bone um, when they were supporting or had the thought of supporting Shib with Shibarium, and now it seems like they just don't want to do it, and it's honestly just tiring seeing that. It's very, very tiring. All right, so we got 100 people here. I think we only have like a few minutes left in the live stream. Like I said, I just wanted to hop on here quick. I bought $1,000 worth of Solana at a price of $10. That's amazing, or 10 euros. That's amazing though. Congratulations on doing that. Um, Brian, thank you for the $2 super chat. Don't hate me, Matt. I'm rocking a Claybro hoodie today. However, yesterday I was wearing your X Profits hoodie, and three people asked me about XRP. I told them to follow you on YouTube. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you for doing that. I'm glad that, you know, I want to see how it came out in person because I have mine coming, but it's going to take a little bit to get here. But I want to know what it looks like in person because I like the design, but I haven't gotten it yet. I also have my new ugly Christmas sweater coming with all of the different altcoins that are on it, talking about how it's altcoin season and it's going to be altcoin season. If you guys want to check that out, I don't know if anybody has seen it. If you guys want to check it out, go ahead and give it a look. This is what it looks like. It's definitely an ugly Christmas sweater. I created every single piece of it, and I love it. I love what it's all about, and I can't wait to wear it. I can't wait to throw that on. So, but thank you for rocking the hoodie, and I'm not going to be mad at you for rocking a Clay Bro hoodie. I like his bro hoodies. You know, they're nice. And I believe with the purchases of that, he supports, you know, the burns for like Shiba Inu or something. Yeah, I think it's Shiba. It's not Terra Luna Classic. I believe it's Shib. But thank you for that super chat or donation, as you want to probably call it over in Rumble. Hey Matt, before you go, how was your trading on Margex? Oh wait, let's check how it is because I don't know. So right now I'm up $13. I'm gonna go ahead and exit out of that position, and close it at a 13% gain. So I'm gonna close that market order, confirm, and it's very simple. So now I should have a good amount. Let me quickly go back here just so I go into my wallet. You know, I now have $119. So in the last 2 days, I'm up 19%, a little over 19%. So it's great to see. If you guys want to start trading with leverage and Margex, I mean, if you were trading with just $100, I would only be up maybe a dollar, maybe not even that. It might even be only like 19 cents. I literally moved basically nothing, and it started to really run. I could have probably stayed in there longer, just like yesterday, but I'm taking some of these profits and I'm okay with, right? So if you guys want to go and start trading on Margex, go ahead and start trading on it. You can use up to 25x leverage if you do it the right way. I think it could really work out for you and you can make a decent amount of money from it. Also, yesterday, SHIB dropped by 3.5%. And all I did was find wherever the high point was, and I shorted that position there. So, again, you guys can go ahead and check this out. The link is in the chat. You can trade with BTC. You can trade with Ethereum. It even gives you what you can get. Like right there, you'll see 100x you can get on BTC, 100x on Ethereum. You can get 25x on SHIB, 25x on Doge, 50x on XRP if you wanted to trade that. Solana as well. If you feel like Solana is going to continue to move, it's already at $75. So if you wanted to, you know what, matter of fact, I might end up just trading with leverage on Solana, but I need to check to see where we're at. If it's going to continue to run. I mean, we're looking at multiple, or are we looking at 1 day? So we're looking at 1 day and it's kind of looking like we might see, I don't want to bet against it, right? I don't want to go down, right? I don't want to bet against that, but either way, I think you guys should check it out because I'm going to start using Margex a lot more because I like being able to trade with leverage and I could do it short term. But the point is that you want to make sure that you are basically taking all of the risks into play, because while you also trade with that, you want to make sure you're managing it and you're watching it, because if it does hit your stop loss, you get out of that stop loss, right? You get out at that point. Then make sure that if you're losing money, you know, it takes practice, right? Practice makes perfect. There were 2 days to where I gained something. You know, I gained 9% here and I gained 9% yesterday and I gained 12% or something like that today. So I'm excited about that. But it's not a given that 100% that will be the case. But now I have a little bit of freedom to say if I lose $20, that's okay as well, right? I lose $20. I'm looking to gain, you know, a good maybe $100 or something like that. I can do that. So either way, definitely go ahead and check out this. You can use my referral link down below and or in the chat and in the description. But yeah, I like it. So I currently profited 19 or 20% on my trades on Margex. So that's great to see. 100x leverage on Bitcoin is insanity. Please don't do that. I mean, it's all up to you. If you feel like, well, Matt loves it, so no, don't do that. What I'm saying within the exchange. What I'm saying within the exchange is that I think what you could do is find, you know, an ability to start day trading, maybe a little bit more actively trading and seeing what the market is all about. Looking at both sides instead of just the positive and the negative, or sorry, just the positive. You look at the negative as well. No, I'm talking about Fire. I'm talking to Fire about Lunic. Then how is Lunic stable? How is Lunic stable? Who are you talking about? Didn't Lunic drop 99.9% and is still trying to recover? Yes. It is very stable at the moment. We're talking about the price range that it is. It's looking a lot more stable than where it was because it was seeing a larger jump, larger decreases. And then it was also stable before this pump, which is great to see. But I want to see Terra Luna Classic kind of not be stable. I wanted to see it run, right? I want to see it move. But we've already seen a larger move up to this 0.0002 level or 0.00027, which would be 2.7% of a penny. Not as comfy as your hoodies, but don't tell him. I mean, I won't say anything. I won't say anything at all. I'm glad that my hoodies are comfortable. I can't wait to try that Christmas sweater out, man. I just built that yesterday and I'm excited about it. But if you guys want to check that out, feel free to go ahead and check it out. 96 people that are here, guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit that notification bell if you guys are, interested in seeing any other content that I have. I should have more videos coming up. Today, I have another video coming out with Terra Luna Classic because I'm seeing a lot of, Shiba Inu, because I'm seeing a lot of people that are commenting going, yeah, well, you and Clay should probably stop crying about burns when in fact they told us that they would burn at $25,000 within that pool, and now they're deciding to backtrack and play these childish games when they should be just burning as they said they were going to do. What's so difficult about pressing the burn button? Because you're seeing $25,000 go down what they think is just a drain, and that they'd rather have it in their pocket. It's like someone doing a giveaway and then going, no. You know what? We're not going to do that giveaway. Like, what if, like, that would be like me, as I said I was going to give, $1 million to somebody when the value was like $100 or something. Then the value increased to $270 per Terra Luna Classic. And if I would have said, no, I don't want to give away that much because I was only looking to give away $100, that would be ridiculous because I would have given that away at that point. You want to stick to your word, like, and they're not doing that. That was you, Ahmad. Yes. I wouldn't do that to you. I wouldn't tell you that I would, I'm going to give you less or not give you it at all because it increased to a certain price. Like for them, you're pointing fingers here. For them, they needed to just burn and continue to do that. I think it's up to what, like $500,000, over $500,000 that they could burn. That would be huge for Shiba Inu. Would definitely create a ton of hype, but they don't want to do that. They don't want the hype within Shiba Inu. And they claim that they're all about SHIB, but they're not. And honestly, they find a new way every single day to just upset me and upset everybody else in the community. Why shouldn't a person just invest into ETH if they are a fan of burning? ETH burns a portion of every transaction fee and a lot of times has become deflationary because of the burning function. Yeah, but it doesn't burn that much. Also, XRP burns, but it doesn't burn as much as people think. But yeah, it does burn with every transaction. It does burn as you go through there and as you invest into Ethereum. And we'll see that supply end up decreasing. But with other positions that have maybe more popularity, a little bit more popularity because it's like a lower price and people can gather more and it makes it feel better when you have $1 million and you could possibly turn it into $1 million. You can burn a hell of a lot there. And we have a system in place, or had a system in place, to where they were going to burn and they decided to backtrack on it. That's the main issue. I wanted to be a fan of Bone, but it seems like they're trying to take everything that was with SHIB and apply it to Bone. And then when we realize that it's not a big part of SHIB, people don't make those transactions on Shibarium or don't do what they want them to do because it's not about Bone. It's not all about Bone, but they're making it all about that position. You see the transactions that we did see in Shibarium from the beginning. The reason why they fell off is because you're not seeing the support for Shiba Inu, and you would not ever see the support for Shiba Inu. The only reason that they burned was because of the pressure from the community. And they stated that they will not let the community apply that pressure again. They will not let the community dictate when they push the burn button. I do want to start after that video goes up, which should be, I don't know, about 11 o'clock or something. After that video goes up, I want to probably do another live stream if I can get my other videos posted, and just literally talk about Shiba Inu the whole entire time and this burn, a potential burn that it could be, and go through different numbers and stuff. I think that would be great to just have that conversation, because right now this is kind of not the time or place, especially with the title of the video. But I do want to go through it. BTC is fighting over 44K. That's fantastic. Let's see if this moved up a little bit more. So it looks like, well, that's Solana. Solana has moved up. Will we see like kind of a retracement or a little bit of a pullback at this point? This could be something where you're fighting against it. Should I go in on it and go to 50x leverage on it? I'm going to do it. We're going to see how this plays. If it doesn't play out the right way, then it doesn't play out the right way. But right now I'm already up 1%. So if it continues to drop down and somehow gets down to this point, I'm all for it. See if I can make a good like $10 or something, which might even be more. Well, keep pushing. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. All right. I'm going to close it there because I said I wanted to make $10. That was my goal, and I just made $10. Uh, which it's probably going to go down a little bit more. I would imagine that we're probably going to see this drop down just a little bit more to kind of make that a triple touch point, which means that we could possibly see that even further. But I wanted to just kind of set. So I'm using Ethereum as collateral. Does that say that you're putting up Ethereum as collateral? Yes, I'm putting up Ethereum as collateral on this play, which I could essentially have made $20 at this point because it did drop down a little bit more. But either way, if I go back to my wallet, I'm now up to $125. So just in the last 2 days, I gained 26% on my position by just holding, $100 in here. So it all depends if you see something, if you see a position that's going, like I could have made more. Look at this. As it's dropping down to here, I probably could have made somewhere around 25. It seems like $50. I could have made 25 or $50 all the way down to this point by putting up, $100 in ETH as collateral and using a 50x leverage. However, there are risks that you play with it because if it doesn't go your way, you don't end up making money. You end up losing that amount of money in a large scale. So you have to know what you are doing when it comes to where it's going and how aggressive it looks. Because I honestly could have made a decent amount. I could have made $50 more, but I just wanted to prove a point in, how much I can make. Because I just made a good, what was it? $15, $10 or $15 from it. Overall, I made 25 or actually a little bit more than that. I have $125 that's there. $125 there. I guess it must have pushed up or had some sort of fee that it wasn't associated with. But either way, I made a little bit of money there. So I'm now up to $125 as a balance by just trading with this. So anyways, guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more videos like this one. Also, make sure you check out any of the links down below. It does help out the channel. And if you want to follow me on Twitter, follow me on Patreon, make sure you guys follow me over there. Also, don't forget to check out any of the links for like different exchanges. If you want to start trading with Margex, the link is in the chat. It's also in the description. If you want to get my Christmas sweater, make sure you guys go over to my Profit Hands or Profit Apparel, gear. You go over to my Twitter account. It is on there. I don't have it linked anywhere, but definitely go ahead and check that out. I got one of those coming and I can't wait for it. But I got to get out of here, guys. Thank you so much for watching. And I will catch you guys in the next one. See ya.